Welcome back to ABC General Hospital Spoilers channel. Today we will learn about the issues surrounding one of Port Charles's most beloved residents and what his recent business ventures might reveal about his future with the show. The rumor mill is churning over time, as devoted followers of the long-running daytime drama find themselves asking an increasingly urgent question about veteran actor Steve Burton and his current standing with the network. The contract question everyone's asking. Steve Burton, the celebrated performer who has breathed life into the character of Jason Morgan for decades, has become the subject of intense speculation within the General Hospital community. Fans across social media platforms have noticed certain patterns in his recent activities that have sparked discussions about whether the actor is currently in the midst of negotiating a brand new contract with ABC's production team. The timing of these observations couldn't be more intriguing, especially considering the tumultuous journey Burton has experienced with the show over the past several years. For those who may need a refresher on the dramatic events that unfolded behind the scenes, Steve Burton's departure from General Hospital back in 2021 sent shockwaves through the soap opera world. The network had implemented a strict vaccine mandate policy during the height of the global health crisis, and Burton made the personal decision not to comply with these requirements. This choice ultimately resulted in his termination from the series, marking a controversial exit for one of the show's most recognizable faces. The decision was met with mixed reactions from the fan base, with some supporting the network's health and safety protocols, while others stood firmly behind Burton's right to make his own medical choices, the wilderness years, and new opportunities. Following his unexpected departure from the fictional town of Port Charles, Steve Burton found himself in unfamiliar territory. For an actor who had spent the better part of his professional career embodying the stoic hitman with a heart of gold, suddenly being without his signature role presented both challenges and opportunities. However, Burton didn't remain unemployed for an extended period. The resilient performer managed to secure a position on another beloved daytime serial, Days of Our Lives, where he took on the character of Harris Michaels. This role provided Burton with a temporary home in the daytime television landscape and demonstrated his versatility as an actor, capable of inhabiting different characters across multiple soap opera universes. But Steve Burton's activities during this transitional period extended far beyond the television studio. While many actors might have focused solely on finding their next on-screen role, Burton took a decidedly different approach to his career management. He had already been developing a fitness business on the side and with more time on his hands. He doubled down on this entrepreneurial venture. Burton began actively recruiting fans and followers to join him in his fitness journey, positioning himself not just as an actor but as a motivational figure who could inspire others to achieve their personal health and wellness goals. His social media presence transformed into a hub for fitness content, workout routines, nutritional advice, and motivational messages designed to help his followers become the best versions of themselves. The return to Port Charles and lingering questions. Fast forward to the present day, and Steve Burton has successfully navigated his way back to General Hospital. Jason Morgan once again walks the streets of Port Charles, much to the delight of longtime viewers who had missed the character's presence on their screens. The reunion between Burton and the show seemed to signal that bygones were bygones, and the actor had reclaimed his rightful place in the fictional world he helped build. However, eagle-eyed fans have noticed something peculiar about Burton's recent behavior on social media platforms. Despite being back in the fold at General Hospital, and presumably earning a steady paycheck from one of daytime television's most enduring programs, the actor continues to heavily promote his personal fitness business with the same fervor and frequency as before. This observation has led to a wave of speculation throughout the General Hospital fan community. The persistent promotion of his fitness enterprise has raised eyebrows and prompted viewers to ask themselves some pointed questions about Burton's financial situation and job security. After all, if an actor of Steve Burton's caliber and tenure were receiving adequate compensation from the network, would he really need to maintain such an active side hustle? The question has sparked debates in fan forums, social media groups, and comment sections across the internet. Some argue that Burton simply enjoys the fitness industry and genuinely wants to help people improve their lives through health, wellness initiatives. Others take a more cynical view, suggesting that the continued emphasis on his business ventures indicates he may not be as financially secure in his acting role as one might assume. The financial reality of daytime television. The speculation has led many to examine the broader economic realities of working in daytime television. While it's true that Steve Burton likely commands a higher salary than many of his contemporaries in the soap opera world, given his long history with General Hospital and his status as a fan favorite, the entertainment industry is notoriously unpredictable. Even established stars with decades of experience can find themselves facing uncertain futures. The nature of soap opera storytelling means that characters can be written out of storylines temporarily or permanently, depending on creative decisions made by writers and producers. Furthermore, contract negotiations in the television industry can be complex affairs. with actors seeking better compensation, while networks attempt to manage budgets and balance the salaries of their ensemble casts. The fact that Burton maintains such a visible presence in the fitness industry while simultaneously working on General Hospital suggests a level of financial prudence that many might find admirable. In an era where job security is increasingly rare across all professions, having multiple income streams represents a smart strategy for protecting oneself against future uncertainties. This is particularly true in the entertainment industry, where careers can be derailed by factors beyond an individual's control, ranging from creative differences to network decisions to shifting audience preferences. Reading between the lines. This brings us back to the central question that has consumed the General Hospital fanbase: is Steve Burton currently in negotiations for a new contract with ABC? The timing of his continued fitness business promotion seems to coincide with what could be a pivotal moment in his relationship with the network. Contract negotiations in the television industry often happen behind closed doors, with actors and their representatives engaging in delicate discussions with network executives and producers. These conversations can stretch on for weeks or even months as both sides work to find terms that are mutually acceptable. During such periods, it's not uncommon for actors to feel a sense of uncertainty about their futures, which might explain why Burton would want to ensure his alternative income sources remain robust and viable. The speculation intensifies when one considers the various factors that could be at play in potential contract discussions. Is Burton seeking a raise that reflects his value to the show and his decades of dedication to the character of Jason Morgan? Are the producers offering terms that Burton finds inadequate or unfavorable? Could there be disagreements about the creative direction of his character or the amount of screen time he's allocated in upcoming storylines? These are all questions that fans can only guess at, as neither Steve Burton nor representatives from General Hospital have made any public statements addressing the swirling rumors, speculation. The silence speaks volumes. Indeed, Steve Burton himself has maintained a studied silence on the subject of contract negotiations, choosing not to address the speculation directly through his social media channels or in interviews with entertainment media outlets. This silence is entirely unsurprising, as actors typically avoid discussing contract situations while they're ongoing. Such discretion is not only professional, but often contractually required, as networks generally prefer to keep salary discussions and contract terms confidential. However, the lack of any reassuring statements from Burton or the General Hospital camp has only served to fuel further speculation among the fan base, who analyze every social media post and public appearance for clues about what the future might hold. At this stage, it appears unlikely that any official statements will be forthcoming until a deal is either reached or definitively falls apart. The entertainment industry thrives on maintaining an air of mystery around such matters, and premature announcements can complicate negotiations that are already underway. Both Burton and the network have strong incentives to keep their cards close to their chests until they're ready to make any formal announcements about the actors' continued involvement with the show. The bigger picture of job security. If there's one lesson that Steve Burton has undoubtedly learned throughout his rollercoaster journey with General Hospital, it's that job security in the entertainment industry is largely an illusion. His firing in 2021 served as a stark reminder that even long-tenured, popular actors can find themselves suddenly unemployed due to circumstances they may not be able to control. This experience has likely shaped Burton's approach to his career and his financial planning, explaining why he would want to maintain robust alternative income sources even while employed in what appears to be a stable position. The actor's commitment to his fitness business demonstrates a level of foresight and practical thinking that extends beyond his on-screen persona. Jason Morgan may be a fearless enforcer who lives in the moment, but Steve Burton, the businessman, clearly understands the importance of planning for multiple contingencies. By building and maintaining his fitness enterprise, Burton has created a safety net that could support him should his television career experience another unexpected disruption. This approach reflects a mature understanding of the precarious nature of acting work and the importance of not putting all one's eggs in a single basket. The network's perspective. From General Hospital's standpoint, losing Steve Burton and the character of Jason Morgan would represent a significant blow to the show's appeal and storytelling capabilities. The character has been integral to countless major storylines over the years, and his relationships with other Port Charles residents provide rich material for writers to explore. Jason's connections to characters like Carly Corinthos, Sonny Corinthos, and Sam McCall have generated some of the show's most compelling drama, and his presence helps anchor many of the show's ongoing narrative threads. The network surely recognizes Burton's value to the program and the risk they would run by allowing him to walk away over contract. Disagreements. However, networks also face their own set of constraints and considerations when negotiating with talent. Budget limitations, the need to maintain salary equity among cast members, and long-term financial planning all factor into these discussions. General Hospital must balance its desire to retain popular performers with the practical realities of producing a daily television program that requires managing the salaries of dozens of actors, writers, crew members, and other personnel. These competing interests can make contract negotiations challenging even when both sides genuinely want to reach an agreement. What history tells us. The idea that General Hospital would make the catastrophic mistake of losing Steve Burton and Jason Morgan for a second time seems almost unthinkable to many fans. The character's first major absence from the show before Burton's return left a noticeable void that the writers struggled to fill convincingly. While other actors and characters stepped up to carry storylines during Burton's absence, the unique chemistry and history that Burton brings to the role cannot be easily replicated. The network's decision to bring him back after the vaccine mandate controversy subsided suggests they recognize his irreplaceable value to the show's success. Yet the entertainment industry has seen its share of seemingly incomprehensible decisions over the years, where beloved actors and popular characters were written out of shows due to behind-the-scenes disagreements. The history of daytime television is littered with examples of fan-favorite performers who left their long-running roles over contract disputes, creative differences, or other conflicts. While it seems unlikely that General Hospital would repeat the mistake of parting ways with Steve Burton, the mere possibility keeps fans on edge and monitoring the situation closely. The waiting game continues. As we move forward into this new chapter of uncertainty surrounding Steve Burton's future with General Hospital, fans find themselves in the familiar position of waiting and watching for any signs that might indicate which way the wind is blowing. Every social media post from Burton gets scrutinized for hidden meanings. Every interview is analyzed for telling phrases or revealing comments. And every episode of the show is examined for clues about whether Jason Morgan's storylines are building towards something significant, or winding down toward a potential exit. The continued promotion of Burton's fitness business will likely remain a topic of discussion and speculation until some form of official announcement provides clarity about his contractual status. Whether this entrepreneurial activity represents simple passion for health and wellness, smart financial diversification, or a sign of contract troubles remains a mystery that only those directly involved in the negotiations can definitively answer. What seems certain